Okay guys, so welcome back to another SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. So nagpapasalamat sa inyo lahat sa pag-suporta ng aking channel, lalo sa mga dati ko pang gameplay ng SmackDown vs. Raw. So pagpatuloy natin ito gameplay natin. So let's fucking do this guys. Okay, so Wrestling Mania na, WrestleMania. Tayo na locker room. Hulk Hogan, $1 million. Okay, Jake Snake. Punta tayo dito. Okay, last one na to. Oh. Okay. Okay.
These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having a crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way.
Oh, sakit.
Watch out! He reversed it!
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. That's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. His opponent telegraphed that one. No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride.
What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better.
Here he goes. Up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
1. A textbook reversal there.
3.
The quickest way to lose a match
4.
is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated.
He countered that one perfectly. Jericho's so in love with the sound of his own voice that it was, what a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR. I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake.
Oh, straight.
I never get tired of watching Chris Jericho. He's not going to get caught with that one.
This is going beyond just being a match. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
He saw that one coming.
Hindi.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar.
These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse. And it's been reversed. His opponent has focused on that area all match.
Yeah, and now it's paying off. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way.
Oh.
I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King.
Hindi ko hayaan na
Horse manure,
tamaan mo ko
as
yan.
far as I can tell.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet.
Di.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
Oh.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I'd love to hear it. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
Patay.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically.
Uy, tanga, tinamaan ako.
Can you imagine?
Surprised that Triple H and Flair couldn't keep their noses out of this. Of course, with noses like theirs, it's tough for them to keep them out of just about everything.
Come on, Jericho! Get in there!
made. The deal was that I'd stay out of the way after the match. I didn't say that you two jackasses should throw me out of the damn ring.
Deal? What's Jericho talking about?
Oh, what's the matter, Jericho? Did you get hurt taking a little tumble out of the ring? Were we too rough for you? Well, let me tell you something. You're gonna get it a lot worse than that when I give you the first World Heavyweight title opportunity after WrestleMania. So let me ask you, was it worth a little beating? Or do you wanna head home and cry yourself to sleep?
Oh, it's absolutely worth it, Triple H. And don't misunderstand me. I can take whatever you dish out. But if you try and double-cross Y2J, you're never gonna make it to WrestleMania, Junior.
I can't believe that Chris Jericho would sell his soul to that devil, Triple H.
At least he got a good price for it, JR. As long as Triple H retains the title at WrestleMania, Jericho's the next #1 contender.
Siguro yun na yun. So, medyo matagal-tagal tayo dito ba. Hindi pa sumakto eh. Okay. Oh! Okay. So, mahaba-haba pala to. Okay lang yun.
So who do you think's going to win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These superstars are so unpredictable, but this would be just about the most foolish thing I could possibly do. My God! Can you imagine the impact of that chair on the human body?
Tinamaan ako eh.
Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR. Look out! He's going crazy with that chair. What do you think of the match so far, JR?
What a vicious chair shot!
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. Oh no! A table's always bad news in a match like this. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career.
And there's the cover.
That wasn't even close to 3. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I got a pinfall victory over... What a reversal. I never get tired of watching Chris Jericho in the ring. Every time he goes out there, he reminds me of why he's the first ever undisputed champion and has held the Intercontinental title more times than any other superstar.
I don't know how you can say that, JR. I mean, sure, Jericho's gotten lucky a few times, but that's no reason to admire someone, especially someone as obnoxious as Jericho. It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar who overrates himself as much as Chris Jericho.
Both superstars are fighting to stay on the ladder.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, Mark.
That's one way to use the ladder.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. I talked to these superstars back. It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars. I don't think anyone's walking away from this match unscathed.
No doubt about it, King. This one's going to be hell on the anatomy for sure.
Oh my gosh! Look at all that blood! That's going to leave a mark.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there.
Yo.
Wow, what a match, JR!
See the coach.
Stop right there. What do you think you're doing, Jericho? First you orchestrate an attack on my #1 contender after your match last week. And then you double team him here tonight? And for what? A title match against Triple H after WrestleMania? In case you've forgotten, the coach is the general manager of Raw.
Interim general manager.
You beat me to it, JR.
And that means the coach calls the shots around here. So Jericho, Flair, get the hell out of my ring before I lose my temper. And believe me, you don't want to be in the ring with the coach when I lose my temper.
Looks like Coach got off more than he can chew. I can't say I'm sorry to see it, but I am sorry to say that it looks like Triple H's henchmen are still running the show here on Raw.
What did Coach expect? Talking to two former world champions like that. If you want to order Raw superstars around like that, you'd better be able to back it up. Say, that gives me an idea.
What are you talking about, King?
I'll tell you later, JR. But first, I've got to give Mr. McMahon a call.
Di. Siguro may mga matatapos to natin to mga 50 minutes. May get or hahatiin ko na lang sa sa dalawa. Itong gameplay natin. WrestleMania na yata to.
Okay, Christy, Stacy, let's go through tonight's schedule one more time. First, we've got a bikini contest, followed by a bra and panties match. And then there's the Diva Talent Show and the evening gown match. And then you two in a pie eating contest. Oh, I love Raw.
I never thought I'd see it. Jerry the King Lawler as interim general manager of Raw.
Okay, girls, I've got to deal with some serious business here. I'll see you two later tonight.
Okay, Lawler. If you're about done hitting on the divas...
Hold it right there. First of all, watch your tone. I'm the interim general manager of Raw, so you need to respect the position. I'm not a jerk like the coach, but I'm not going to be a pushover like him either.
Fair enough. But what are you going to do about Triple H, Ric Flair, and Chris Jericho? I've taken about all I'm going to take from them. And if you don't do something about them, I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. Look, regardless of how I feel about you, you won a title match at the Royal Rumble, and you're going to main event WrestleMania. I don't like the idea of Ric Flair or Chris Jericho ruining Raw's biggest match of the year. So I'm going to give you a chance to do something about it. I've made a first blood match for you tonight against your choice of either one of them. So who do you want to take out? I mean, take on.
Kung pwedeng dalawa. Choose your opponents. Okay, so Chris Jericho tayo. Pas tayo nito eh. Okay lang, madali lang to. So paabutin natin ng WrestleMania to. Double knockout.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar who overrates himself as he countered that one perfectly. Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness.
Yun yung dapat lagi to kasi upper blood.
No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt.
Sakit.
He's a slippery devil. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
You're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to like everyone on the roster to acknowledge they all work long and hard to master their craft.
I can't believe he countered that one. I don't think anyone's walking away from this match unscathed.
No doubt about it, King. This is going to be hell on the anatomy for sure. I never get tired of watching Chris Jericho in the ring. Every time he goes out there, he reminds me of why he's the first ever undisputed champion and has held the Intercontinental title more times than any other superstar.
I don't know how you can say that, JR. I mean, sure, Jericho's gotten lucky a few times. Oh, man, that doesn't look good.
Talk about targeting a body part and picking it
Patay.
Oh, what a shot! He's been busted wide open.
Hindi. Ito yan na ito, final.